recently I found a new interaction with everybody's favorite card, Pelt Lice, and it only took me about 500 hours of Inscryption to find it. Now as you can see here, I have 2 Pelt Lice, and a bunch of Pelts, and a Magpie, and that's all we need for this weird interaction or combo or whatever. So first we're going to go to the sigil transfer here, and I'm going to put the Magpie sigil onto specifically the first Pelt Lice that appears from the left. And the reason I put the sigils on this Pelt Lice as opposed to this other one is that whenever a Pelt Lice is played, whenever you play a Pelt, it always plays the first one that you obtained first when in the deck. Now if you draw the card, it will first play whatever Pelt Lice are in your deck before playing the ones in your hand. Alright, so we're going into a battle here. Again, I have just 2 Pelt Lice and a bunch of Pelts. And the one with the Hoarder Sigil is more to the top left than the regular one, because we want this one to be played first. So we're going to go into the battle. And hopefully I don't draw either of those Pelt Lice. Okay, good, we didn't. So now, when I play this Pelt, it's going to play the one with the Magpie Sigil first. And then, its Sigil, the Hoarder Sigil triggers, so I get to add a card from my deck to my hand. We'll take the Pelt Lice, and then 2 Pelt Lice are played, even though I only had 1 more Pelt Lice in the deck aside from this one. I only had 2 Pelt Lice. Now I have 3 for some reason. And the reason for that is that this Pelt Lice searched and took this Pelt Lice out of the deck. But at the same time, that Pelt Lice was played from the deck. So I guess it's like the Pelt Lice are technically played at the same time, but the Hoarder interaction also happens in the middle of it. So it ended up just creating another Pelt Lice. Now I don't get to keep that Pelt Lice in the deck or anything like that, but I did just duplicate my Pelt Lice somehow, which is kind of similar to some shenanigans you can do with the Ejirok, but apparently you can do it with Pelt Lice as well, with its unique ability of being able to be played from the deck. So, that's right, gamers. Pelt Lice just got stronger. It was already the strongest card in the game, we all already know that. But now it's even stronger than we could have ever hoped for. Pretty cool interaction. I had no idea it was a thing until I accidentally found it. Only took about 500 hours to run into that one. Alright, and now for an interaction with everybody's favorite card. Wait, I already said that about Pelt Lice. Alright, everybody's other favorite card, the Hodag. I was wondering if its effect to gain attack with the Bloodlust Sigil would also trigger, and of course its hidden ability to keep that attack bonus as well, if it kills something with the Sharp Quills Sigil from the Porcupine. So, we're gonna find out. Alright, so Leshy's got some Elk Fawns. They only have 1 health, so if they hit Hodag, the Sharp Quills will kill them. So we'll see if Hodag gains an attack point off of that. And he does. Alright, the interaction works. And now he's gonna eat another Elk Fawn. Cool. Alright. So, defensive Hodag could be a real thing. Now, maybe a better sigil to put on the Hodag would be Guardian from the Bloodhound. This sigil and card in general don't really have many interactions at all. But at least if you put this sigil on the Hodag, then as long as Leshy is bringing in cards, Hodag will always have something to attack and therefore gain permanent attack buffs off of. So, could be probably the really only thing you can do with this sigil, to be honest. So, let's give it a try at least. Alright, so now I can play our Hodag wherever. I don't have to care about where I place him, because when Leshy brings in a card, Hodag will move in front of it. Now, of course, if Leshy brings in multiple cards, you know, he can only be in one place at a time. You know, this is not a Quantum Hodag or anything like that. But, there he goes, chasing these bees around. Oh, and this is nice, too. He's gonna get that overkill here, so he'll go up to 5. And then this bee comes in. Now, he's not blocking the attacks here, because his bees are flying, but maybe that's a good thing, because that way Hodag is staying alive at least, and we're already up to 6 attack on this thing. Okay, Hodag, alright. Yeah, that's a lot better than the Porcupine Sigil. I mean, I just wanted to show that that interaction works. It's not a good interaction, but it works. But hey, Guardian Sigil on Hodag, this is not too bad. Maybe we can actually buff him up quite a bit here. Okay, so if we play our Hodag, I want him to take out this worker ant first. And then normally, in a normal battle, well, Lice doesn't have any more cards coming in here necessarily, so Hodag is just gonna kill him next turn. But in this case, Hodag is gonna move probably in front of this bee, because it goes left to right. And then now he's got more things to gain attack off of. The only problem is, now he doesn't actually attack Lice directly until Lice is not bringing any more cards in. So, you know, I still have to wait a while before we can do that and make sure I don't die in the meantime. So, I'll summon Pack Rat here to take care of this ant. And then Hodag will take care of this other ant that shows up. Block that hit. That's good. Okay. Alright. Hodag getting kind of cracked. Now, Lice's out of cards. So now he's going to get smacked in the face for 9 damage from Hodag. Not bad. Not a bad little combo. More health. That would be nice for our Hodag, actually, because another thing about this is if he keeps jumping in front of attacks like that, he might die before he gets a chance to hit Lice in the face. So, yeah, we'll give him a little bit more health. Oh yeah, we drew Hodag. I can't play it yet, or unless she dies. Okay, this'll work. So, if I Hodag right here, take this Raven out, then he'll move in front of the egg. Take that out. And then this mole will move in front of Hodag, so we're going to get a lot of attack buffs here. A whole 3 points. Wow. Incredible. Not bad, though. I mean, this Sigil is definitely going to help us get this Hodag to a much higher attack stat than I feel like we would have otherwise. Alright, here we go. We'll put Hodag here, take care of 2 coyotes, then he'll move in front of the 3rd coyote that Lice has for some reason. Oh, and he puts a sparrow behind there too. Nice. Nice blunder, Lice. What an idiot, just powering up my Hodag even more. And this is without the more difficult challenges on, where Lice just has more cards in general. This is just like, without any challenges, we're just at the top of map 2, and Hodag already has 26 attack, just off of having this Sigil. I mean, I'm also using the Hodag every single battle, because I have the Magpie Sigil on this totem for the Black Goat, so I can always summon the Hodag right away. But yeah, this Guardian Sigil is really helping maximize Hodag's gains. That's right, for 500 hours of playing this game, I underestimated the Guardian Sigil. Frankly, I don't think I was too far off, but hey, at least it does something. Your days of criminal negligence are over, Lice. Oh, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble now, Lice, except I'm also in a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna take some more damage, but I'll survive. And Hodag, wow, 30, oh my goodness. Well, that Elk Fawn's gonna move out of the way, though. Oh, no, it's not, because Pronghorn blocked it. Nice blunder, Lice. I don't even have to do anything now, because Hodag, well, Pronghorn's not gonna hit me, at least. He's gonna move in front of Hodag. Nice one. Hodag's gonna eat 2 more cards. 34 attack. We're approaching one-shotting the moon territory here. Okay, that's a lot of teeth. We're also getting a lot of teeth. Okay, 105 teeth. Interesting. Okay, good. More health buffs. You know, surprisingly enough, we've been getting nothing but health buffs from these campfires. And I'm fine with that, because Hodag itself has the attack buffs covered. So at this point, 38 attack. If he attacks Lice while the scales are neutral, that's what, 33 overkill damage? He punches Lice in the teeth so hard that they all fall out? How many teeth do you have, Lice? Alright, cool. I'm gonna need another squirrel. We want him to bring in his card anyway so that I can attack it. Adder could be a bit of a problem for Hodag. But this gold nugget's in the way anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, 39 attack against, you know, 5 scales. That's gonna give me, what, 34 teeth? Hodag is punching Prospector in the face so hard that he literally all of his teeth fell out just now. My goodness, Hodag. Alright, so this definitely seems like a good combo. Now, to be fair, I hacked in the Hodag from the start. Normally, you wouldn't be able to get him until end of map 1 at the earliest. But still, you should be able to get him to a pretty high attack stat with this sigil. That's all I did. Now, I also used this totem so that I always have access to the Hodag. But just like that, he's in one-shot the moon territory. Hopefully he doesn't get pickaxed, because that would be kind of tragic. I don't think he will, as long as I cut that stump. Which means no more attack gain for me. Oh well. Alright, 41 attack. The moon has how much health again? Oh yeah, 40? Sorry, Lice, I got bad news for you. The numbers don't add up in your favor. Oh. I like how the Hodag moved over to this spot. Because even though this card is giant, it counts as technically just being in this one spot. Or something like that. Anyway, wow, I did not think that this combo was going to be that effective. Cracked. Crazy Hodag. So another card that I was thinking a lot about was the Mealworm and its unique sigil, the Morsel Sigil. You guys are always saying how you really like this card and it's really good, and obviously there is a lot of potential with this sigil, but it's usually just, I don't know, like it doesn't fit that well. I mean, it's on a card where you want to have stats, but it doesn't have any stats, the Mealworm itself. It also wants to be sacrificed, but it's not exactly an efficient sacrifice engine or anything like that. So I was thinking about how to make this card just kind of like good with just a single transfer. Nothing too crazy like some broken infinite combo that requires a lot of setup. I wanted to see if there was a way to make this card good, you know, more easily that doesn't require a whole heck of a lot of setup. And what I thought of was, well, maybe if we put it on a Child 13, because Child 13 is a really good sacrifice engine, because you can sacrifice it over and over again, and even though it actually has less stats than the Mealworm, well, after you sacrifice it once, it gains that 2 attack, so on every other sacrifice, Child 13 is going to have that 2 attack, and therefore with the Morsel Sigil, give 2 attack to something else. So I threw it into the Mantis God starter deck here, and we're going to transfer the Sigil, put Morsel onto Child 13, and see how that works. So hopefully I draw it. I didn't. Great. I love ringworms. Okay, that's fine. I'll just pass. So, I guess the plan is I'll summon Child 13, and then I'll sacrifice it for a ringworm. Ringworm gains an extra... Oh, what the heck? Oh, does it gain it? So is this one not going to gain the attack then? Oh, interesting. So Child 13 transforms and then Morsel triggers. So actually on the first sacrifice, we get the extra attack. Okay. That might be even better then, because you can just sacrifice it once, get 2 attack and 1 health on something like Mantis God, and Child 13 also has the 2 attack. Wait, that's kind of crazy. That's also even better than I thought. Alright, we might be onto something. That's pretty good. Just summon Child 13, sacrifice summon Mantis God. Now you've got a 3 attack Mantis God and a 2 attack Child 13. That's crazy. Alright, we got the boys. So this stump is not going to stop my Jersey Devil here. He can fly over that. Then that's all we need. Easy. Well, I do kind of want to see how that's going to work with that sigil. Of course I can't because Leshy runs way too many flying cards, I swear. That's his favorite sigil. Fine, I'll just one-shot you then, Leshy, whatever. Yeah, that's a pretty good combo. Your pelts. They're disgusting! How dare you insult my pelt lice? Hello, Goobert. I want more consistency. Could you give this thing, like, the Hoarder sigil? That'd be pretty funny. That would be pretty hilarious, Goobert, just saying. Okay, same thing. How's that gonna work now? What if I... what if I summon one Child 13? And then I summon the second one using the first one. And then I summon Mantis God. Wait, hold on. Okay, we don't have Mantis God, but that's fine. What if... Child 13. So this one should immediately gain 2 attack. There it is. And 1 health. What the hell was that? Alright, so I heard a noise and I went and checked, and something fell from a place where I don't know how it fell from there. And before you say it was the cat is, like, asleep behind me, so I think my house might be haunted. Anyway, where was I? So, hold on. This ringworm. This Child 13 is going to wake up, and then Morsel's going to trigger, so it should give this ringworm plus 4 attack and plus 2 health. So we should have a 4 attack and a 3 health ringworm here. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. You know, I like this combo. This is pretty good. It's always really exciting for me to find a cool combo or interaction like this. And the thing about these ones, I mean, the Pelt Lice one I just kind of stumbled into. But the other ones in this video were just me just looking at the list of cards and just kind of theory crafting and thinking about, okay, what is going to work with what? How am I going to make a combo? That kind of thing. And I mean, these combos are turning out better than I even thought they would, so I'm pretty excited here. Red Heart would maybe be kind of crazy with this combo as well, because we're doing a lot of sacrifices. That's kind of the whole point. I'll take Red Heart. So now, one of these Child 13s may have to go to sleep here. Because I'm going to have to sacrifice both of them to summon this Red Heart. But this Red Heart should have, like, a lot of attack. Okay, 8 attack. And this Child 13 now has 4. So the fact that this one went to sleep doesn't even matter. Interesting. And also they all have fledglings, so they're all gonna evolve as well, because why not? Now they are Child 14. Elder Red Heart. He still has 5 attack. Yo, we fixed Red Heart. He's cracked. Now he doesn't lose all of his attack anymore. The sigil's crazy. Nice. Yeah, you're cooked, Leshy. See you later. Alright, so now that I have Strange Larva as well, if we do that, then when it does become Mothman, it'll have 9 attack. And 9 attack airborne, that's the most attack you would ever need at once, because of the way that the scales work. You know, in order to win, the most damage you would ever need is just 9 damage, so... do I sacrifice more child? Or do I bone... I think we sacrifice more children. Hello, Goobert. Better not mess this up. Alright, I got my eye on you, Goobert. What? Okay, well... I mean, if that's the last one we summon, then I guess that's fine. Oh, cool, we got Strange Larva, that's fun. Sure. Why not? So, Strange Larva now has 2 attack. And we're just gonna kill Leshy long before we would see Mothman, unless... I sacrifice Child 14 now. He's Child 14 now, don't get it mixed up. Okay, how about that? We still do 1 damage to Leshy. We will see Mothman. 9 attack Mothman, there we go. Worth it. Now I sacrifice him to summon Red Heart, just kidding. Red Heart. Cracked. 8 attack, no problem. 5 attack, child 14. Yeah, I really don't think I need more totems. Unkillable is not necessary here. You know what would go crazy is the Worthy Sacrifice totem. Then I could just summon 3 bloods off of the child 13. That would be cool. Child 13. And then Bullfrog. Nice, cracked. Child 13 now. Sure. Let's go for this guy. Mantis God now has 3 attack. Easy. Oh, shoot. We actually got the Hoarder Sigil on the totem. That could be good. Oh, boy. Oh, there he is. Clutch. Alright, so now I can do this. And then I can do this. And then I can do this. And, I can do this. Use a roach, why not? Alright, seems pretty good. 6 attack, double strike, child 13 over here. Courtesy of our friend Goobert. One of the children are sleeping. Oh, Red Heart, you've lost all your whites. Alright, we need to awaken the last child. There he is. Not bad. Okay, well, we lost one.